Yeah, this is the introduction to my video. Anybody that's from Miami, not them people that I talk about Florida, this and that, Miami, know about this right here. We got a Jones for the heat that'll put y'all to sleep, and we carry this from night to morning like Marino, strong arm in the game. But I'm not retiring till I got a championship ring. Popping champagne, simple and plain. Check your map and look where we're at. The vibe, simple as that. I'm bringing it back to the forefront, like Luke in those 2 Live Crew days. He's the one that got these rhymes going 2 ways. God bless Uncle Al, but knowing him, MIA, was probably engraved on the tombstone. Well, how y'all doing? Good evening, and thank you for tuning in. That was just a little introduction music for whoever's from Miami. Know something about that song, which is the Pitbull song, Welcome to Miami. I'm sorry for coming to you guys so late, but my day was kind of extended to the gym and my working out schedule. I got to get that in. That's mandatory. Well, today's topic will be how can I break it down to you? Count your blessings. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story about counting your blessings. You guys can look this person up. I have a little quick story about a dude by the name of Ike Johnson. He's actually a motivational speaker, but he's actually one of the best cornerbacks to play the game coming out of high school and college. But his career was cut short due to an injury. Okay, I'm going to tell you the quick story. You can actually tune into him and actually listen to him. And his heartbreak, it actually will tear up your eyes. That's why every day you got to count your blessings. You can't think, oh, tomorrow this. You got to go day by day and second by second. Don't think, oh, tomorrow this, tomorrow that. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You got to take care of what you're going to take care of today. Don't leave what you can do today for tomorrow. Well, Ike Johnson was a kid that actually went to, if I'm not mistaken, he's from somewhere up north. You know, and he lived in a housing project, lived with like 4 or 5 brothers, you know, cousins, a bunch of people in 1-bedroom apartment. He slept on the floor, and he had uncles that were in prison that didn't really make it nowhere in life. So, you know, every day when he got up, he ran to the bus stop and made it to school just to have the free lunch, just to actually have something to eat in his stomach. His life was kind of rough coming up. But one day he signed up. One day I think he was in the street throwing the football around. He was very athletic as a young kid. Coach came and told him, hey, why don't you come out and try out? Why don't you come out and try out? He came, he tried out. Pop Warner was real good. Played cornerback. Ended up going to high school. When he ended up going to high school, I think he missed out his freshman year due to grades or something like that. Then came back, and the coach actually told him, why don't you come and have a tryout for me? Have a couple workouts. He went, had a couple workouts. You know what I'm saying? The coach liked what he seen. He said, we'll go ahead and put some film together, you know, the next couple of games. And see what happens from there. What school you want to go to? He told him, I just want to go D1, which is Division I football school, which is all the big schools from University of Miami, Florida Gators, Ole Miss, LSU, Michigan State, Alabama, Nebraska, all the big powerhouses. So he played his first 10 games. He had a bunch of interceptions, a bunch of forced fumbles. You know, hey, looked at like one All-American. From there, I think he got who offered him first? University of Tennessee. So University of Tennessee came and looked at him and said, hey, listen, we want to offer you. He said, I'm set. I want to go. The coach told him, I don't think you know how this process works. You know what I'm saying? Other schools, he says, I don't care. You're actually giving the opportunity to go out and play Division I school. He flew out, visited the school, fell in love with it. They had a bunch of events for him to attend. Basketball game, things that happen in campus, a couple of sorority parties, you know, stuff like that. The guy that was give it the responsibility to show him around. So, hey, listen, what you want to do? You want to go to a party? You want to go to a basketball game? He says, I just want to go back to my hotel room. He says, why? You feeling sick or something? He says, nah, I just want to go to my hotel room. But the dude didn't know that Ike Johnson never had a bed to himself that he could sleep in. He always shared his bed with his civilians. So that was something new to him. So he went ahead and took advantage of it. Well, when he first started going to high school, one of the security at school told him, what is your plan, little man? He said to one day go play in Division I football. He says, what, to go to cell block D1? He says, sir, you got the wrong guy. He says, nah, I think I got the right guy. He says, you got the wrong guy. And sure enough, after he got that offer and he was going to college, a Division I school, University of Tennessee Volunteers, he went back to that security and he actually told him, I told you I was going to make it. He made it. He played college football his first season. He started as a freshman, had a great freshman season. Second year, he had a breakout season. Going on to his junior year, he had one of the best seasons ever. And one of his coaches told him, listen, Ike, all you have to do is play the next 10 games and you're a millionaire. And you'll be going professional. He started crying. He called his mom and actually told his mom, Mom, we'll never be struggling again. We'll never miss a meal again. We'll straight, I'm going to take care of you. And in one game, I forgot what game it was. I will have to look it up again. You guys can actually look it up. He went, the wide receiver catch the ball. He hit the wide receiver with his shoulder, fell, and never got back up. His teammates actually came and told him, Ike, get up. He says, I can't get up. Ike, get up. We need you. You're our best cornerback. I can't get up. I can't feel my body. And sure enough, that was the end of it. He went to the hospital. They rushed him. When they rushed him, like an hour and being in the hospital, the surgeon came in and says, we have to rush this guy to emergency right now. He says, why, doc? He says, you have internal bleeding, and and if we don't take care of it right now, you might lose your life. He came back, had surgery. Everything went well. He came when he woke up. He told him, son, I got a good news and bad news for you. He says, doc, what's the bad news? The bad news is that you're never going to play football again. No, he told him, the good news is that we saved your life. You didn't die. He says, what's the bad news? That you'll never be able to play the game of football again. He says, how? He says, half of your body have some brain nerve damage and you can't feel your hand. That's it. You won't be. He says, doc, you just understand. I was the same kid that used to stay after practice and do extra drills. Doc, how you going to tell me I sacrifice? You know, I was the same kid that slept in a room filled with civilians and didn't even have my own bed. Doc, you don't understand. I sacrifice and I work hard all for this day. Doc, you just don't understand. And due to the fact, the reason I tell the story is that Ike Johnson was never able to play the game of football again, but Ike Johnson is one of the best motivational speakers that there is to this day. You can actually look him up on YouTube also and Instagram, Ike Johnson, you know, and you'll be able to actually listen to his story a little bit better, and he'll be able to tell you the story a little bit better than what I could tell you. But that goes to show you that you always got to count your blessings. You never know what's going to happen to you. As an athlete, as a weightlifter, as a rapper, as a motivational speaker, anything that you put yourself to or whatever your goal or your talent is, you always got to count your blessings. So never leave what you could do today for tomorrow, because you never know what tomorrow is going to hold. You never know what tomorrow is going to wait. You never know what's going to be promised to you. So with that being said to you, always count your blessings and always put yourself in whatever religion you believe in, put yourself in their hands. God, Orula, Chango, or Watala, whoever you believe in, go ahead and always put yourself in their hands. And always count your blessings. And always believe in yourself. Like I always tell you. Always believe that you can become a better and bigger and greater in whatever you do. With that being said, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for you following me and for all the support. Press the like button and subscribe to my channel, which is First Papito World Talk. Because we always talk and we always get into different conversations. I don't want to sit here and talk to you about, I got actually people that I know and friends that actually have channels of prison, you know. But I'll support them. You know, one of a dude that you can actually listen to that's pretty good is Shine. Teen Shine. He has a pretty good channel, and he can actually tell you about a lot of things and a lot of stories, a lot of stuff that has happened to him in his experience. I will be finishing my conversation and my stories about prison, but I don't want to always get everybody involved with that, because to me, yeah, I'm gonna share with you guys, but it's an experience that I don't even want to think about because that's in the past and it made me the person I am too. So I don't want to sit here glorifying none of the things. I'm not knocking what my dog, my homeboy talks about, because King Shine is actually a straight up dude. There's nothing crooked about him. That dude is not 1,000. No, he's not 100. He's 150%. That dude, there's no crookedness about him. You get the real deal with him, you know, and he's gonna always tell you like it is. But as for me, I specify a little bit of everything. But that's why my channel is called First Papito World Talk, because I like to talk a little bit about everything, not just about prison, but about health, about working out. You know, that's my favorite, which is health and, you know, weightlifting and sports and stuff like that. But we also talk about other things, relationship, you know, things that we go through on the everyday basis. You know, and always feel free to follow me on Instagram under Fresh Papito, and you can DM me if you ever need help, if you ever need advice, or you ever going through something and you really don't have nobody to talk to, you know, or if anybody you could turn to, you really don't feel comfortable. You know, I'm always here. Even though you don't know me, I'm somebody that's always going to give you some good advice and is always going to direct you in the direction of what you should do or the kind of decisions you should make. You know, I'm not God, but I'm actually somebody that's been through a lot of stuff and actually can lead you the right way if you ever, you know what I'm saying, need the help. So thank you. Subscribe, like, and you know, and make your comments. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the love. Hey, and love you guys.